Across the Park podcast is proud to be sponsored by Globe Gas and Heating. For the best bathrooms and the best boilers in the Northwest and beyond, get in touch with Lee and the team at Globe Gas and Heating. Don't forget to quote Across the Park podcast for your free quote. Up the toffees.
Hello and welcome to Across the Bar podcast. And wow, I've got so many emotions running through here at Goodison Park with an amazing player. It's a pleasure to be back down here with Everton's record signing and a top player as well, Ruby Mace. Ruby, thank you for the invite. How are you?
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm really good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. It's just sent you off cam there. It's a little bit strange to be here because we've got the Hill Dickinson Stadium, which I know you were down there as well for a game. It's such an amazing stadium for me. It's full of emotion, full of memories. What's it like for you? This is where you play football.
Yeah, and I think for me it's crazy coming to Everton. I knew that the man was going to give us the stadium, and that was definitely in the decision of why I was going to come to the club to play at such a historic pitch.
Yeah.
With so many memories on it, and hopefully we can make some more. And yeah, it's really nice to have this as our home.
I hope so. It's afforded me the chance to bring my little girl to a game, and I'm so happy that we're here. She's learning Everton songs and things, and you're sort of this generation of women in WSL. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not just saying it because you're here. I think you're like role models now for a whole generation who are you'll be co-commentating on the next generation, if that makes sense. And it's great to have the opportunity. I love being down here anyway. Was it a big part of why you joined Everton when you looked at, okay, there's an offer from Everton, Goodison Park, Flash?
For sure, yeah. I think, like I said before, because of all the historic moments that happened on this pitch, and just to know that Everton bank us to hopefully provide some things on this pitch too. Yeah, it opened my eyes a lot to coming here.
Yeah, well, I'm certainly happy that you're here.
Thank
Brian Soberton's happy that you're here because he publicly said that you were his number one target in the window, and he was delighted to grab you. As a footballer, when you hear your manager saying that must give you a bit of a boost.
Yeah, for sure. I think when I heard it, I was obviously overwhelmed at first because as a football player, you never know your next steps and where you're going to end up. And I think for me, coming to Everton is like a big step in my career. And just to know that I have the support from the manager just means everything to me.
Off the pitch, you're not a scouser.
No.
Have you been out and about? Have you tried a bowl of scouts? Have you been into town? Have you had a night out? Have you been around?
I have a little bit. We had one team night out in Liverpool that was nice. You know what? I haven't really been exploring too much. Actually, you need to go and explore a little bit more. But so far, so good. I like going into town, the shopping centre, of course. They have quite a lot.
Spend a lot of money in our town. Trust me, there's so many expensive shops. A little look back before we get into where you are now. As a football fan and a football fan of the Women's Super League, Manchester City's made it a load of boxes. They were almost like the perfect club. What was it like for you to be in that environment?
Yeah, I think for me, it was a great opportunity. Obviously, I was at Arsenal for 10 years and I had the opportunity to move across the country and go and play for Manchester City. And the things that they was offering me to stay in and around the first team and really develop with top players was something that just caught my eye straight away. I had an amazing time there until probably my last year was very difficult for me, being a young player and giving everything and just never really getting that opportunity and not really any reason as to why. It actually turned into one of the darkest moments in my career. And yeah, that was something personal to me that I really struggled with. And I think going to Leicester actually made me find happiness in football again. And now obviously coming here, I'm really at the happiest I've ever been.
I was looking at a bit that we had the students here done some research on you, and Leicester seems a very happy time of your career. Then the England cap comes and it led you here, and we had a fantastic win in the cup recently, and the gods have decided that we get to knock our neighbours out in the next round. Look, as a footballer, I imagine trophies are there to be won. Now I look behind us at this, and I can only imagine what it would be like to be thousands when you show a trophy. Is that a really big thing for you to win a trophy here?
Yeah, I think for sure winning a trophy at any club is important, and I think they're the steps that this club wants to go to, and I'm really happy to be a part of that.
Yeah, fingers crossed. You've got to beat Liverpool, by the way. That's a rule. We do it all the time, and that's, as a new player, you've got to beat Liverpool. One of the players that we have here, a young player, and the younger generation are really excited by it because the homegrown story of Everton is Izzy Hobson, a young player, and you played a little bit at the back this year as well. Do you see similarities in Izzy to you, and what have you made of it so far?
Yeah, I mean, coming into the club, obviously I knew Izzy a little bit because like we're not the same age, but we're kind of like around the same situation. And yeah, I think she's a great girl and a great player. And obviously being a young player, it's hard to get minutes in the first team, and you know, you have to like kind of prove yourself. It's a different position. Like I would still class myself as a young player, but in her position, she's obviously a young player with in a little bit of a different situation.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think she's learning every day around us players. And yeah, to be fair, I can see his bit of similarities. We're very aggressive. I can give her that.
You said it, I think. I didn't lead you into that. So I'm glad you said
She's
it.
definitely got that grit in her teeth, and that's something that she should carry through with her career.
Okay. Goodison Park, you are going to play 3 of your next 4 games here, starting this Friday, mate. We have Brighton, then West Ham and Aston Villa coming up. Just a little bit of a plug. That tickets are on sale for Brighton and West Ham now. £6 for kids to get in here. To believe that's £6. But how important is it for you as a player? And that car's hitting, you look around and just the fans are here, fans are with you, they're behind you. How important is it as a player is that?
Yeah, it's very important. I've always said that the fans always feel like the 12th player on the pitch for us, and you definitely don't not hear them. You hear them all the time, and especially in the away games, you can hear them too. I think for me, looking around, knowing that everyone's here to support us and want us to do well, just means so much to all of us. And I think sometimes you don't value the fans as much as you should, because they're the ones who keep you going and keep you going on the pitch, and they're always there for your support no matter if you're winning or losing.
You mentioned there that the travel the country, the ways forward, and brings me into what I wanted to ask you about, because I see it all the time on the social media that they travel everywhere, and I can only imagine all the selfies you took. But are you enjoying your relationship with the Evertonians?
Yeah, for sure. It feels like a family being there and like close to the fans. And like the other day, a girl asked me to sign her. I think it was a shirt, and like I literally put 2, and then I wrote her name, and she was like, "Oh my God, you know my name?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, I see you every game. Like, of course I do." And I feel like in their moments they think that, oh, we just sign it and move on. But for me personally, like I remember, and I think that's what makes them happy and hopefully makes them come back.
No, it does. You can see it in the faces. Like I said, I'm a girl's ass. I'm the owner of a little girl, and brought the little boy's here today. He's been brought up on his iPad's full of the Megan. Like, God love Megan, but she puts up with him. I've got a few quick fire questions for you here. Favorite pre-match meal?
Literally just scrambled egg on toast.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's nice. Yeah, okay. How about the favorite cheat meal? If there's no game and you're on the break and someone will say, you know,
I love vanilla.
Okay.
Vanilla.
Yes, what's your favorite curry?
Korma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a bit coconut. Yeah, I don't like coconut, but I like korma.
That all those cruises on a Costa Park podcast, yeah. Favorite player, or sorry, toughest player you played against?
Oh. Ugh. Toughest player I've played again. Probably Bunny Shaw.
Yeah, good player.
Yeah. Especially when I'm playing in the back line, 100%. Like, she tests me in so many different ways. And playing in the middle, probably... God, I can't think right now.
That many?
Who?
Is that many?
Yeah, so many.
Yeah. What about playing with, who you're so happy that you've done on the pitch with you, that got chosen on my team, well player? Whoosh. Okay.
Yeah, like technically, like unbelievable.
Yes, she is. Top player. Top player. Go-to karaoke song?
Oh God. Probably like Valerie, maybe.
Oh, okay.
That's a bit of a different one.
I mean, it would get people up.
Yeah.
To cheer.
That's what I mean. Everyone would join in. Like,
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Okay, I'll test that out for you. I didn't let you out. Or Saturday, I'll be at the match. Desert Island, just you. 3 things, go.
Water.
Okay.
I feel like people forget that one and they get as doesn't them. Oh, last. I would say my phone, but I'm not gonna have signal, so I'm not gonna say that.
Oh.
A mirror. Definitely.
Fair enough.
Mirror.
Okay, so we're hydrated, looking good. What else we having?
Probably like a speaker, that music.
Okay, fair enough.
That works.
That's a good holiday to be honest. If you weren't a footballer, what do you think you'd be doing right now?
I used to do athletics when I was younger. I used to do hurdles.
Oh, okay, well,
Why?
tough hurdles.
So, I don't know. Yeah, thank God I chose football.
Professional hurdler.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably try my best to do that. But if not, maybe I do love football, probably like coaching.
Still in football, you think, yeah, that's fair. That's a popular answer. Thank you so much for inviting me down to this place. Before you were even here, I was here loving it. So thank you for the invite. I appreciate it. Evertonians are watching this. We've said we've got 3 home games coming up and tickets on sale for 2. £6 for kids. £6 for kids down here. Do you have a message for the Evertonians?
I think just get down, support us, and hopefully we'll give you a good show.
Love it. Love it. Thank you so much. We meet again. Thank you for watching Across the Bar podcast this Friday. Everton women against Brighton at Goodison Park. Be there or be square. Up them toffees.